Hey, you're new. What can I get you to drink tonight? Pure ethanol isn't on the menu, I'm afraid, but I'm sure we can find something that'll suit your taste. Feel free to look at the wall or the cocktail list to see if there's anything that interests you. Or I could guess. I can certainly try. It's a fun little game I like to play with new customers when it's slow. What do you say? Hey, if you don't like it, your first drink is free. Excellent. Okay, let me look at you. Well, you could be a whiskey drinker, but I sorta doubt it. Whiskey people tend to hold themselves a certain way, like they're just waiting to be asked what their favorite Scottish distillery is. Then there's beer, but beer people are boring, and you don't look boring. You're not a hard sparkling water drinker because no one wastes time to come into a bar and sit down for a White Claw. Also, you look like you have taste. No, it's not just White Claw. I am a certified sparkling water hater. Now shush, you're distracting me. I know. Sit tight. So, we all love a rum and coke. Add lime, and it's a Cuba Libre, which I love even more. It's gorgeous and a classic. I call this a Cuba and North Carolina Libre. It's a mouthful, but you won't complain when you get a mouthful. I don't know, I like to pretend I'm a mixologist when it's slow. You see, I replaced the Coke with cheer wine, so it has a cherry and lime flavor profile. How do you like it? Good, I'm glad. Don't worry, even if you like it, your first drink is free. I just really love this game, and I never get to make this for people. Well, thank you. Alright, now that you've got a drink in your hand, how can I help? I feel like I've done this long enough to get a good read on people when they walk through my door, and the impression I get from you is that the whole song and dance service with a smile experience might not be what you're looking for at the moment. No, it's not that obvious, I'm just looking for it. People walking into a bar alone, there's only so many moods they could be in. You're not in the best one. And that's okay. If you're not up for chit-chat, I'll keep your drink topped up and my mouth shut. You want to pick me up, I'll give you the old charm and razzle-dazzle. Pick your poison. A pretty thing like you? No, you're hardly a downer. Don't worry. Sorry, too much? It just kinda happens. No, really. It's hard to bring down the mood on a quiet night in a quiet place like this. The salarymen down at the other end don't care, and you shouldn't either. That is to say, I care. Enough to hear you out on your woes if you want to tell them. I disagree. Listening to patrons' troubles over a drink, that's basically in the bartender handbook. Right next to check IDs and play along when a customer asks for a martini shaken, not stirred, even if that's a shitty drink. Oh, it's the worst. Shaking waters it down. It physically pains me to have to make it, especially because I get that request at least twice a week. James Bond has done irreparable damage to my career field. So, what's up? Work, family, friends, dating? No, I'm unattached at the moment, but I've done the whole dating circuit. I know that shit can suck. What is it? Too many hot singles breaking down your door? Oh, a first date. Can I ask how it went? Well, your date can't have gone well if you came right from the restaurant next door to drink your sorrows away. You're joking. You're not. Oh my god. Where'd you find this person? America's Most Wanted? Please tell me they're not getting a second date. Probably? Come on, that maybe wasn't the worst date you've ever been on, but you can do better. Because you can do better than someone who pulls something like that in a restaurant. That's insane! I respectfully disagree. I do agree that it's unrealistic that you'll find the perfect person right away. I mean, relationships require time and effort and compromise. But that doesn't mean they should be hard, and that you have to saddle yourself with a fixer-upper. How does that one saying go? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Because there are, and you shouldn't have to settle for a catfish. I don't know. A catfish was the grossest, lamest fish I could think of off the top of my head. Plenty of fish. Isn't that one of those dating apps? No, not because I'm in a relationship or not looking. I just don't really like the process of dating apps and websites. You know, the whole pomp and circumstance of it. I think it's something about selling and marketing drinks all day and not wanting to have to market myself too on top of all that. Not that I'm above it or anything, it just doesn't appeal to me. I go out and... Well, I was about to say I go out and meet people the old-fashioned way, but one, that makes me sound like a pretentious hipster, and two, it wouldn't even be true. I wish it were, but I don't really make the time for it. I work. I spend time with my friends and family when I'm not working. It's not that I don't go out, but you really have to make an effort to go out and meet new people, which is something I'm not really prioritizing, I guess. I do, as much as the next person. Why? Do I strike you as the casual hookup type? I'm not. At least not anymore. I don't know, I think when it happens, it'll be organic. It'll just happen by the grace of, I don't know, serendipity, fate, chance, all that stuff. If I don't, I don't. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But it will. I don't know. I guess I know it in the same way everybody knows anything about love, which is I don't really. I just feel it. No, it's not as simple or lazy as all that. It's more like, I think fate is less like a helicopter parent and more like a really good teacher. It's not going to repeatedly shove your soulmate in your face until you get the hint, but it'll be obvious if you're looking for it, and if you're ready for it. The person who's right for me isn't going to fall in my lap like a rom-com, because that would be too easy. It's more likely they'll walk into my bar, and I'll have to take the initiative to make the first move. That's what this is, by the way. It's me making the first move. Because you're gorgeous. Because you're interesting and easy to talk to. Because I haven't seen you smile yet, but I'd be willing to bet tonight's tips that it'd light the place up. That's it for now. Simple as breathing. I mean, do I need more reasons than that? I like simple, personally. I like straightforward. Like I said, I don't think this all has to be hard, per se. Fortune doesn't favor martyrs, fortune favors the bold, and I want to be so bold as to ask you out on a date. To a much better restaurant than you went to tonight, I should add. Let's just say their staff come in here to unwind after their shifts. I love them to pieces, and they're always welcome here, but I'm not sure I want to pay money for the food they've made. I just know too much. Why the fuck would I pity you? You're hot. Yeah, of course you're hot. Bartenders live on tips, but do you think I flirt and play guess the drink with every Tom, Dick, and Larry that walks in here? There's that smile. I was right, it's a showstopper.